Test, test. stand for a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the opportunity to watch these guys with the talents that you bless them with. Lord, starting lineups for LSA Prep. AD. Number 4, Dylan. Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. Number 2, Nick Brown. Number 4, Shannon Williams. William Medina. Hunter.
It's time for the first home games of 2026, and you're watching them live right here on the Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles Sports Network. The first of 3 is about to tip off between the Eagles, the developmental team, taking on Lamar Sports Academy. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau. I know it's a few days late, but Happy New Year here from Trinity Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity College of Jacksonville. This one is underway. The Eagles developmental team 3-1 so far on the season. It's been a while since they played December 6th against Florida Central Prep. They won that game 79-78 on a buzzer-beating three-pointer from Derek Rivers. The Eagles are wearing the brand new beautiful black uniforms here this afternoon, and Lamar is wearing the gold uniforms with the black trim. Braden North, 4-3, hits this one off the net. It is chased down in the corner by Michael Carter, and the ball hits. Last touched by Carter, and it is Lamar Sports Academy's basketball. These two teams met earlier in the season, November 15th, and TCJ won that game 101-68. There have been a few changes as the first shot of the ball game for Michael Bruzis goes in. A few changes on the Lamar Sports Academy roster. And we'll let you know who checks into the game as we get the opportunities. The starting 5 are Dexter Clark, Adrian Davis, Dylan Strappy, Nate Burgess, and Michael Bruzis. Shot attempt misses for the Eagles, and Lamar pulls down the rebound. This is Dexter Clark. One of the new faces on Lamar. They work the ball to the far corner. Good defense by the Eagles. Clark to the left side of the paint. Double team by Braden North and Nick Brown. Shot clock at 4. Turnaround jumper is off the rim and rebounded by Nick Brown, who scored 13 points in the game against Lamar on November 15th. DeShannon Williams, a little strong on the three-point effort, rebounded by Adrian Davis. It's great to be back on the mic here inside Trinity Gymnasium, and we have a foul that will go against DeShannon Williams. That's the first foul of the game, and that will send Bruce East to the line, who's already hit a field goal. He scored 19 points against the Eagles back on November 15th. Head coach Eric White back inside the gymnasium. He's been the coach for quite a few years at Lamar Sports Academy. Bruce East misses the first of 2. And he's ready for free throw number 2, which is good. So he has scored all 3 points so far. And the Eagles will look for a chance to tie it up. This is a first of 3 here this afternoon. Women's basketball and men's varsity basketball will both play South Region rival Toccoa Falls College. The women will start next, followed by the gentlemen. We have ourselves a jump ball. It is TCJ basketball as Lamar won the opening tip-off. Just underway. This is actually the third of 5 games on this court. Trinity Christian Academy girls basketball had a pair this morning. The middle school Conquerors defeated Old Plank Christian Academy 26-4, but the varsity Conquerors fell to Old Plank Christian 37-15, to 18 rather. Jump shot is good for William Medina. His first basket. He's already tied the total that he had on November 15th against Lamar Sports Academy. He'll tell you his game is finding open teammates. He's an assist man as well. Lamar slows things down just a bit. And a turnaround jumper from Bruzis is a swish. He has all 5 points for his team, and it is 5-2. Medina works the ball past the midcourt stripe. Medina outside the arc, finds Cooper. Brown now from the side, a little bit too strong, and right into the hands of Dylan Strappy. Up the left side of the court goes Dexter Clark. Finds Bruzis at the free throw line, but Bruzis is stripped, and we have ourselves a foul as Nick Brown tried to get up the court, and the foul is called against Nate Burgess, his first and team foul number 1 for Lamar. And we'll have ourselves a 30-second timeout called by the Eagles, led by the head coach, Joe Jenkins, who is an assistant coach for Zach Schenk on the varsity team as well. Student assistant Diego Fernandez also helps out. Manager is Jordan Rains, and the student assistant Jabari Quinn also giving a hand on the Eagles sidelines. I'm Ray Bureau, Sports Information Director here at Trinity College of Jacksonville. The athletic director is Mr. John D. Jones, and his assistants are John Copeland and Judy Allen, and yours truly. Well, the Eagles trail 5-2, but they do have possession and a chance to tie. Varsity coming off a terrific overtime win at Florida Gateway College just 2 nights ago. 92-86, the final score. Medina for 3, a little bit wide to the left and off the rim, rebounded by Adrian Davis. We do not have all the numbers available from that game, but Fernandez, as we'd expect, and Tatum Owens each scored more than 30 points in that game. Dylan Strappy scores 2 for Lamar. It is now 7-2 in favor of Lamar Sports Academy. Glad you're joining us here on the live feed. Pull up a chair. A whole lot of Eagles basketball here this afternoon. Again, South Region style, when the women and the varsity men take the court against Toccoa Falls College, beginning at 2 p.m. Steal by Nate Burgess. He'll pull up for a 3. Didn't quite get enough into the shot, but they get the rebound. And a great pass from Burgess to Strappy, who puts in the short jumper and puts his team out in front 9-2. Shannon Williams lost control of the ball, and it's picked up by Dexter Clark. Those two gentlemen collide, and good sportsmanship all around. Always great to see that. Only about 4:25 into the action, and Lamar has come out strong, 9-2. And they have possession. Eagles do play next Saturday afternoon as well. Developmental team is scheduled to take on Striving Prep at 12 p.m. Most likely not be able to stream that game for you next Saturday. I will be at Jacksonville University doing the women's basketball team on ESPN+. We have ourselves a timeout. $15:35 left to go in the first half. 9-2, Lamar Sports Academy leads. The official is talking with Coach Jenkins of TCJ. I do not know what the discussion is about. It might be some mop-up duty. Again, we've already had 2 basketball games on the court this morning, so there's some moisture on the floor. 2 Trinity Christian Academy girls games. And so Jabari Quinn will perform the mop-up duties and get a nice little hand from the crowd in attendance. Had to pause to make a slight adjustment to the audio equipment. Hopefully everything will now be all right. We're back underway, 9-2. Lamar looking to extend a current 7-point lead. Into the corner, Burgess for 3, it's good. Nate Burgess, his first basket. He scored 2 points in the earlier meeting on November 15th. So he's already surpassed that total, and he's given his team a 10-point lead. LeBron Lee to Braden North to the far sideline. North inside to Cooper. Shot clock down at 12. Medina guarded by Davis, and a traveling violation call. And the Eagles will turn the ball over. Just past the 15-minute mark of the first half, and TCJ will send in a sub, Luis Santiago, who's averaging 9 points per game. He will take over for Nick Brown. Leading scorer on the developmental Eagles is Derek Rivers, 18.5 points per game. He scored 16 on November 15th. Haven't seen Rivers yet. He's been playing a lot more on the varsity squad of late, as that one goes out of bounds over to the Eagles. Rivers may be getting ready for the varsity matchup later this afternoon. That's scheduled to begin at 4 p.m. Of course, that depends on how long the first 2 games go. Beautiful feed from Santiago to Michael Cooper. And that is a basket for Cooper, his first score, and it's an 8-point deficit for TCJ. Nice spin move, but the ball doesn't go. The second chance does, however, for Michael Bruzis, who already has 7 points. So 14-4, 10-point lead. Lee with the 3, little strong off the back of the rim and rebounded by Bruzis. To Burgess, the ball never touched the floor the entire 94 feet. Clark on the baseline, bounce pass and a 3-point shot, in and out, rebounded by Braden North, and he'll hustle up the right side of the court. North to Lee, gets around Burgess, short jump shot, banks it in off the glass. LeBron Lee averages 8.3 points per game, scored 13 in the first matchup earlier in the season. That's his first basket. The lead is 8 now for Lamar. Basketball action here this afternoon. 3-pointer buried by Dexter Clark. His first basket, and the lead is now 11 for Lamar. North tries to respond, but it hits off the rim and is rebounded by Bruzis, and a whistle right after the rebound. 30-second timeout. Trying to see which coach called the timeout. They're changing it to a full timeout now. We're going to pause right here ourselves, and we'll be back in just a bit.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
We had some audio difficulty. Hopefully we've cleared that up now. Short break allowed us an opportunity. Michael Bruzis, 12 points in this first half and a chance at a three-point play. He's the one that got the slam dunk a moment ago. And he converts the free throw to give himself 13 points. He has also pulled in 7 rebounds, so close to a double-double in just the first half. Andrew Yarbrough to LeBron Lee. Cooper is stripped of the ball inside the paint. And Bruzis with a steal. 8 points, 7 rebounds, and now a steal. 2, pull-up jump shot, a little strong, rebounded by Braden North. And North goes all the way and gets this one to bounce in. Braden North averages 10 points per game. Scored 4 against Lamar on November 15th. 25-15, Eagles trail by 10. Inside to Bruzis. Tried to dunk it. He actually got it off the rim, and then it rolled around and dropped in. He now has 15 of the 27 points for Lamar. Jumper for Cooper. It's good. Saying Cooper, my mistake. Michael Carter now with 6 points. Michael Carter averages 8.5. Sophomore from Valdosta, Georgia. It's a 10-point deficit. Lee knocks the ball away, and Nick Brown is able to make the steal. Davis tried to keep the ball in play. A bounce pass to Lee, but he hits it off the side of the backboard. And all alone is Bruzis. North coming up from behind. Bruzis tried to do a little too much. Looked like he wanted to dunk it again, but forgot to grab the ball first. Clark off the glass, no. Lee with the rebound. A collision and a foul. Really could go either way, and it appears to go against Adrian Davis, his first, and team foul number 3. So Lamar has now committed 3 fouls, and Trinity has committed 6. Shannon Williams has 2. Elijah Loisau also has 2. LeBron Lee has 1, and Nick Brown has a foul as well. 10-point deficit for the Eagles. Well, we told you about the game next week, Striving Prep, but in case there was audio difficulty, very likely unable to stream that one next week. I will have a game at Jacksonville University, but on January 24th, Rose Elite Academy. Both of those games begin at 12 p.m. And then on January 31st, developmental team is home against Jacksonville Community Christian College, a brand new program here in Jacksonville. That's Saturday, January 31st. Well, the Eagles have a little bit of work to do. Michael Bruzis has 15. He has more than the rest of his team, and only 2 shy of the Eagles as a whole. As we said, Bruzis having a fantastic first half. He also has 7 rebounds. North outside the arc. Finds Carter in the paint. Jump shot is good. Michael Carter has started to heat up. That's now 8 for the sophomore from Valdosta. 7-19. 8-point deficit for TCJ. Davis for 3. It's good. That is a third three-pointer hit by Lamar Sports Academy, and the lead is back up to 11. Andrew Yarbrough brings it up court, finds Carter, and he will be charged with a traveling violation. He took 3 steps before getting off the shot, and so Lamar will take over with an 11-point lead. 6 for the Eagles. Fadeaway jumper, a little too strong. Yarbrough with the rebound. He'll allow his teammates to pull up into position, and then he draws a foul as he tries to spin around Burgess, and Burgess will get charged with his second and team foul number 4. Opportunity for the Eagles to get back to within single digits. LeBron Lee out, Will Medina in. And we have ourselves a 30-second timeout called by Coach White, with his team leading 30-19. We'll pause here ourselves. We'll be right back. Stay with us. We're ready to resume play with the Eagles with possession, trailing 30-19. Medina outside to North. Goes in the paint and draws the foul. If it's Burgess, that's his third, and that is the call. Nate Burgess with his third foul, team foul number 5, and Braden North at the line, averaging 10 points per game. First one is good. North at 82% from the line on the season. He goes 2 for 2. He now has 4 total points. Lamar leads 30-21, a 9-point lead. Midcourt. Directing traffic. Meanwhile, the shot clock ticks down to 10 seconds. Goes around Santiago. Gives it up from the line. First shot, no. Second shot, no. Rebound, Michael Carter. Eagles trying to get to within 7, possibly 6. North, short jumper off the glass, and a foul on the shot, so North should get 2. We'll see which Lamar player gets called. It looks like it's going against Adrian Davis, his second, and team foul number 6. So both teams will be in the 1-1 once ball's put back into play. North 2 for 2, 4 points. That one bounces around and drops in, so he's hit all 3 so far today. 82% on the season. And he is perfect in 4 attempts. And the Eagles are now within 7. And a substitution. Carter, who's had a really nice stretch late in the first half, he'll have a seat. Nick Brown will take over. And we have ourselves a whistle. Will Medina. That is foul number 1 on Medina. Number 7 is what the scoreboard says, so I wonder if that should be a 1-1. They're going to say inbounded at midcourt. North with the steal on the inbound pass. Three-pointer is good. Braden North picks it off, hits a three. It's a 4-point deficit. Coming up on 4 minutes left. Lamar to the game, but the Eagles on a nice run late in this first half. They have cut what was a 12-point deficit down to 4, and an unforced turnover will give it back to TCJ. A high pass that Strappy couldn't quite catch up to. Now a chance to make it 2 or even 1. Both teams with 10 points in the paint. But what a shot by North after the steal on the last trip up the court. And we have ourselves a traveling violation called against Nick Brown. That will give it back over to Lamar. And they have a chance to re-extend what is now a 4-point lead. They've had double-digit leads at several points throughout this first half. Trinity's been on a nice run. Clark at midcourt, guarded by Brown. And he stepped back over the line, and that's a backcourt violation to give it back to the Eagles. So the teams trade turnovers, and Trinity again has a chance to get within 2 or 1. Turnovers are even at 6 apiece. Noel Shrezak, our official scorekeeper, getting help from Alex Dawson doing the spotting, and both of them doing a fantastic job. That one goes out of bounds and will stay with the Eagles. They have 20 seconds on the shot clock. To the corner, Medina, 4-3, in and out, rebound Brown. Second chance is blocked by Clark, who also pulls in the rebound. Lamar's had the advantage in second-point shots, 5-0. Clark nearly hit that line once again, and we have ourselves a collision on the far sideline. Foul should be called against Yarbrough, and it is. So number 1 on Andrew Yarbrough. We have 8 fouls, and they're inbounding. Back at midcourt. This is Dylan Strappy. Works his way inside, finds Bruzis. First shot does not go. A little volleyball action, knocks the ball out of bounds and over to the Eagles. Bruzis with 15 points. He's cooled down a little bit in recent minutes as the Eagles have stormed back. They have scored, if I'm remembering correctly, 7 points in a row to cut the deficit down to 4. Off in the corner, you see Eagles women's basketball starting to loosen up. They will play South Region rival Toccoa Falls College at 2 p.m. And I see the Toccoa Screaming Eagles in the bleachers on the right side of the court. Another violation against the Eagles. That time, Braden North called for the infraction. Women's basketball got a nice win over Denmark Technical College just a few days ago. That game 84-70 in Denmark, South Carolina. Dylan Strappy, that's for 2. He was just inside the arc. It's good. That's his 5th and 6 points, 32-26. North for 3, no good. And Strappy hustling back to pull down the rebound. Clark will work it towards midcourt. He needs to hurry up because he has a 10-second violation. That's why I was saying he needs to hurry up, because that shot clock had already shown 21, and he did not get it across the line in time. So an unforced error gives the Eagles a chance to cut this deficit in half with a 3-point lead. They trail by 6. They could make it 3. Of course, we've seen 4-point plays as well, but not on that possession. Ball was tipped and knocked out of bounds, so it will stay with the Eagles. Honestly, I did not see the tip myself. Official on the far sideline says it was. Medina takes the inbound pass back at midcourt. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. North stripped, but picked up by Santiago. Finds North, quick jump shot, no. And a rebound pulled in by Clark. Eagles had an opportunity to get to within 4, but did not do so. Clark in the paint. Misses a shot, but the second chance by Bruzis is good. 17 points for Michael Bruzis, and an 8-point lead for Lamar Sports Academy. Brown in the paint, finds Santiago, but Clark knocks it away from him and out of bounds. 22 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Medina will inbound. He has Brown. Miles Risper, North. Santiago and himself on the court. Risper double team. They work it back to Medina. Inside to Brown. 1-on-2, and he beats them both and gets the basket. Second score for Nick Brown. He has 4. We're under a minute to go. The Eagles trail by 6. Strappy spins around Risper, who knocks the ball out of bounds. Lamar keeps possession. 22 on the shot clock, 53 on the game clock. Inbound pass to Clark in the backcourt. Guarded heavily by Brown. He gets around his defender. The handoff to Strappy. Bruzis inside, misses the shot. Clark with the rebound. Knocked away, but picked up by Burgess, who will back it up. 14 to shoot. Shot clock at 10. Pull-up jump shot missed by Strappy. Pulled in by Santiago. 23 seconds. Shot clock is off. Bounce pass. Risper lays it in. Assist from Medina. Risper averages 3.3. Scored 10 in the November 15th matchup. Pulls his team to within 4. And 13 and a half seconds left to go until the intermission. LeBron Lee back in for the Eagles, along with DeShannon Williams. Risper and Brown will have a seat. Thirteen and a half seconds to go. North for 3, a little strong. And a rebound by Strappy. Will they get the last shot off? It is Davis. He gets it off in time. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. A great start for Lamar. A terrific finish for the Eagles. 34-30. Lamar Sports Academy leads as we head into the intermission. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Stay with us.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. We are the only intercollegiate athletics association where ring chasing and king chasing converge, as our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. The NCCAA also provides funding through the Sports Ministry Fund to support student athletes and coaches involved in sports mission trips and ministry activities. Since 2000, we have contributed over $445,000 to assist more than 6,700 student athletes and coaches. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium. We're in the middle of the developmental game for Trinity College of Jacksonville. The Eagles are taking on Lamar Sports Academy. And as you see, Lamar leads 34-30. It is 30, not 28. We'll get that updated before long. Couple of first half stats for you. Both teams shooting 37%. Lamar is 3 for 8 from three-point range. Eagles just 1 out of 13, so they're having trouble from beyond the arc. They've done a good job at the line, though. 5 out of 6. Lamar just 3 out of 5. Turnovers almost even. 8 for Lamar and 7 for Trinity. And before we continue, we're going to say hello to Toccoa Falls men's basketball player Sam Witt. We have a big South Region matchup, women and men. Obviously, we're hoping for different results, but Sam, thanks for joining us, and say hello to the listeners.
Hey, everyone. My name's Sam. We're here commentating on today's good game against.
And you got some fans surrounding you with smiles on their faces.
We
tell us who's in the bleachers here with you.
We can call them fans. There's some of my team. We got my man Will down here. We got my man Mike right next to me. We just drove up from Toccoa Falls, Georgia. We're north of Atlanta. But yeah, we came down for the trip today. This is a big conference game.
Sam's looking at the live stats from the first half. He's going to join us for a few minutes. Obviously, they'll have to start preparing. And tell us how the Screaming Eagles have done so far this season.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've had a lot of really big tests in front of us this year. We've had the opportunity to play schools. And, you know, because the schools, the level, the physicality, and everything above it, about it is just a challenge within itself. But, you know, today's game, big, reminder about who we are, and we're going to find out a lot about who we are. And I think today is a very important day for us because today's the start of conference play. Wins matter today. We're in the second semester, so it's time to get going.
You have a record of 5-6, just like Trinity College has. But what many fans may not realize, the competition that we play a lot of very tough NAIA and NCCAA Division I scholarship schools. Both of us also play NCAA Division I and Division II opponents that we get to count as exhibition games. And I'm looking at your scores. Even though you have some losses, they're by pretty close scores. And as we coaches and SIDs always say to each other, anyone in the South region is capable of winning at any time.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, let me adjust that mic right up here by your mouth.
We
can hear you a lot better now.
There you go. Well, yeah, I mean, our region, you know, this is my first year at Toccoa personally. But I know last year that we fell short in the championship against Bob Jones.
You got to win over Clinton. That is not easy to do. 71-63. That's a team that routinely hits triple digits.
Yeah, Clinton was definitely a very physical team. I'd say they'd probably say they were the most athletic team they had to go against. That wasn't a Division I. But yeah, they were definitely a challenge for sure.
I think you split against Alice Lloyd, a very much improved program. They used to be a very easy win, but not anymore. Alice Lloyd can play some ball now.
Yeah, that last Alice Lloyd game kind of stank. I'm not gonna lie, that was a hard loss. I felt like we had that. I was dealing with a pinky injury, finger injury that game. But, you know, I think we're looking to bounce back from that game. I know we've had a lot of talk and a lot of film since then, and today, hopefully, is just a good day for us to get going.
You've had a long time since your last game, that Alice Lloyd game on December 13th, so it's been nearly a month. Of course, you had Christmas vacation. How have the Screaming Eagles been able to prepare for what we say South Region play, but essentially is conference play?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the whole month in general was really good for us. I think we got the chance to work on some things that, you know, that teams don't know yet. So we got a lot of stuff coming out that teams might not be prepared for. It gave us a lot of time to just factor in the fact that, you know, it just kind of gave us all a little breath over the break and helped us work individually on our own games.
I'm trying to find your name on the stats page.
Number
there you go,
5.
number 5. Now let's hit this button right here, see how you're doing. 52 total points, averaging 5.2 points per
pressure
game.
Now you're looking at the stats.
Yeah, nothing to sneeze at. I love having the stats available.
Yes, sir.
Doing a great job at the line, 88.2 at the line.
Free throw is one of the big things I try to, one of my goals personally.
Somewhere in here in my research, I have it written down that you are one of the highest ranked free throw shooters in the country.
Yes, sir. I
just have to find where I put that down. Oh, that's our page. You're going to have to contend with Diego Fernandez. I'm sure you know all about him.
Yes, sir. We've done all our film.
Sam Witt, number 10 in free throw percentage at NCCAA Division II, 88.2% in the official games that are reported to the league. Will Gray Watson, is he up here next to you?
He's right
That's
under
Will
us.
right in front of you. 86.4%. He's ranked 13th. And where's Isaiah Preston?
Isaiah's not here today.
Well, that's good for us because he's number 20 at 82% from the line. And always hate to see players miss, but the Eagles are probably going to look to take advantage of that today.
Yeah, I'd say we in practice, we take
Go ahead. You want to look
definitely
at
do a
my
lot of free
research.
throws.
I'm fine with that. I don't have any secrets from you.
We're good.
And our second half is underway. And Lamar Sports Academy starts off with possession, looking to add on to a current 4-point lead. This is Dylan Strappy, who is stripped of the ball, but Lamar will keep possession with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Sam, have you done any broadcasting before?
I've never done broadcast before. I know it's my father's dream job personally. Or one
It
of
is
them.
my dream job for a long time, and I do some Jacksonville University Division I as well. It's a whole lot of fun. Well, Sam, you ready to take a turn at your first play-by-play experience?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I mean, I feel like I could talk my ear off if you give me the opportunity to, so I'd advise you don't let me do that if I get going.
Well, here's Sam Witt of Toccoa Falls men's basketball. Sam, there are your score sheets right there for the names. Three-point shot by Nate Burgess off the rim and out of bounds. Lamar will inbound. Thiago pulls down the rebound. Beautiful feed, but check out, that's Dexter Clark, Sam, who got back on defense and was able to knock the ball out of bounds and keep Medina from scoring.
Okay, for a second I thought.
Oh, you're looking at our varsity.
Yeah, I'm
roster
looking at
right
the varsity, but number 13 kind of looks like Diego a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I kind of got confused there.
That is Will Medina. Volleyball action, and we have ourselves a push. And the foul's going against Dylan Strappy. That is his first.
Interesting fact. I don't know how much he's been putting it out there, but I'm 23 over here on Lamar Sports.
Well, this is ours. Lamar, you'll have to look here for that. Michael Bruzis.
Michael Bruzis. I know that we're looking at him right now on the JV team.
Yeah, he has 17 points already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're keeping an eye out for him right now just to try to get some exercise and possibly.
And when we played Lamar on November 15th, he scored 19. He already has 17.
He has 17 points already. Yeah, that looks like a good addition. Is he 6'7"? It looks big out there.
That is a big man out there. Strappy to Bruzis. Short jumper, a little bit too strong. Medina pulls down the rebound. North outside to Shannon Williams off the rim. Dexter Clark, not a small man himself. In the air, pulled down by Braden North. Eagles hustle up the court, but so does.
A very chippy, physical game. I feel like things need to get cleaned up a little bit more by Nate Burgess.
Nate Burgess. Lamar, they hustle back. They don't let the Eagles take easy shots.
Now, where's Lamar based out of?
They're on the north side of Jacksonville.
So not that far from here.
No, not far at all. They're in town. They've been here several times in the past few years, and we always have really good games. We got them pretty easily back in November, but that score you see, 101-68, doesn't happen very often. It's usually very tight, and they have beaten us as much as we've beaten them. And Medina makes the free throw, first of 2. Medina 78% from the line entering play today. He hits them both. He now has 6.
Holy Medina is literally giving off Diego vibes heavily on the men's varsity team.
Well, it's a freshman from Lakeland, and he calls himself more of an assist man. He likes to score, but he loves to find teammates and get the assist as well.
Great and 1.
Santiago will be called for the foul. Now, they're calling that before the shot on the floor. So Bruzis will not shoot 2.
I feel like, the thing is with the Division I games, too, I feel like in the Division I game, more through calls.
What Division I teams have you played?
We have faced Gardner Webb, Charleston Southern. We also played Central North Carolina, which was an HBCU up in. And then we also, we've also played some very competitive Division IIs, like University of North Georgia. Beautiful campus, beautiful school, and they gave us a run for our money. But yeah, we've had a chance to play against some of the best competition, I'd say. But understanding that also other teams in our conference have played that. Strong.
There's your friend Medina, but his pass stolen away. That's Nate Burgess. And there you go there, Sam. Michael Bruzis now with 19 points, matching what he scored against us back in November.
Yeah, he's having a great game so far. There's still a lot of time left on the clock.
Nearly lost possession. Braden North for 3.
Good shot.
His second 3 of the day. He has 12. Bruzis is 8 for 17, almost 50% from the field. He's also at 9 rebounds, so just 1 away from a double-double. Eagles put the press on back at midcourt. This is Strappy, works his way inside the paint. Bruzis a fadeaway off the rim. He had a stretch in the first half. He hit maybe 6 shots in a row. Again for 3. This one no good.
Oh,
a second chance.
Wow, bucket, tipping.
That is Luis Santiago, who now has 4. It is a 1-point Trinity College of Jacksonville lead. Remember, they trailed by 12 late in the first half and had that big run to pull to within 4 at the break, and now lead by 1.
I think a big thing in these games, in these small, a lot of energy in the gym, and I think whatever team brings more energy out in these gyms are typically the teams that come out on top.
But Medina powers his way in. Now 8 points for Will Medina, and a timeout with the Eagles leading 41-38. You said you have a JV team as well at Toccoa Falls?
We do not actually have a JV team at Toccoa Falls.
Oh, I misunderstood you there.
We're a smaller school. But I will say that Medina kid, you told me he likes to pass. That looked like a pretty strong physical scoring move to me. But no, Toccoa Falls, we don't have a JV team. We're a little bit of a smaller Christian college. For me personally, I was actually going to college as a regular student. But I was going to college as a regular student. And for me, I always played high school basketball. Out of my freshman year going to college, I went to go play it at Salisbury University up in Maryland. And then decided I wanted to be a normal college kid. And, looking back, I decided that I had to go back and play college basketball for myself. It's been a really great experience at Toccoa. And even though Toccoa is a small school, I was transferring over from UGA, Athens, to a school of 2,000 kids. So, Toccoa has been very kind to me, and I'm very fortunate to have the opportunity to go to school there.
Tell us a little bit about Toccoa as a school. Classes, faculty,
we're
student body.
We're also a Christian college as well. The school's beautiful. It's up in the mountains in North Georgia. Tons of waterfalls if you ever get up there. But it's located. Ooh, tough move. It's located in a pretty small town, I'd say. Toccoa is not a very big town, but you got Atlanta's just an hour away, so that's where I'm originally from. So it's never that bad. If you ever want to go home, I can always just get in the car and go. So yeah.
I haven't actually been there, but I know the North Georgia region. I do have a brother in Ackworth. We've been to Atlanta many times, so it's beautiful country up there.
Ackworth, yeah.
Dina hits the first of two. He's 3 for 3. Make that 4 for 4, and Will Medina with a season high, I believe, 10 points
He's
in
heating
double
up
digits.
right now.
At the women's team just down to our right. Tell us how they have done, because we're going to see our two schools go at each other starting at 2 p.m.
Yeah, the women's team, I think they started out the year a little rough, but I think they've bounced back tremendously. I think they've been great. We're super close with them. We're friends with them. They're all kind souls. But I look forward to watching them play today. A good one. And the girls also added a new big before because they lost. I believe that they lost one of their bigs, but now that with a new addition to a new big that weekend, I'm looking forward to see what she can do. I don't know her that well, but hopefully she can help our team out today.
I know Jada Wood is in the top 10 in many categories, almost 20 points a game.
Jada's tough. Jada's definitely going to be, that should be the, mission of every team they play is, how are you guys going to stop Jada? Because if you guys can't stop Jada, it's going to be a long day.
And we have a couple like that, Trevisha Giddens and Emma Parrish. They're the ones that your team wants to try to stop. But looking at Jada, I was doing the research, just couldn't believe how well she's doing, not just scoring points.
Oh, yeah.
She's, I believe, an average of a double-double in points and rebounds for the season.
She hits the board. All the girls are. All the girls play with heart, from what I can see. They all do. I'd say it's more of a team effort than just an individual thing. But those girls work hard. I get to see them every day before we have our practice. They're working their butts off every day.
Side the paint and a whistle. It is going to be Lamar's ball.
Got going on here.
Well, everybody out there wants to win.
Oh, yeah. Nate Burgess trying to pull off Michael Burgess. I'm just looking at this now. Are they related at all?
Who's that?
Oh, they are not related. They have very similar last names.
Oh, Bruzis and Burgess.
Yes.
Eagles lead 46-38. 17 on the shot clock. Strap for 3. It's good.
Good shot. Easy catch and shoot play.
Well, if I have it right, Dylan Strappy's now in double figures with 10. I do make my own mistakes. That's why Newell down there doing the stats.
Hey, well, I'm sure I've already made a few mistakes. This is my first time commentary.
Well, you got to have a first time.
Lee.
LeBron Lee, and I asked yes, he is named after LeBron James.
Huh.
And the shot from the corner from Burgess hits off the rim. Clark rebound, put back off the glass, and a nice little second chance for Dexter Clark.
Ooh.
And Burgess with the steal.
Turnover. All the way.
Not go. Isaiah Perry holds it down for the Eagles. Spur for 3, a little too strong.
One of these teams just has to slow the ball down.
Second chance points goes to the Lamar, 9-2. Three-pointer from Davis, short. Kick back outside. Burgess to Strappy, pump fake, three-point shot, short. Rebound by Carter, who had a really nice stretch late in the first half to help the Eagles pull to within 4. And we have ourselves a timeout. 13 minutes left to go.
Whatever team gets more organized here is going to be the team that comes away on top. That's what it looks like to me. It just feels very scrappy, very out of control. And both these teams are playing really hard right now, that's for sure.
Well, Eagles are shooting 41%. Lamar has gone a little bit cool, down to 33%. Eagles just 2 for 18 from three-point range, however. Both of those by Braden North. Teams are holding the ball a lot better so far in the second half. It was, I believe, 8-7 turnover in the first. 12-10 now. Lamar with 12, Trinity with 10.
Yeah, and I think if Trinity wants to come on top of this game, I think they need to attack the rim, because right now they're shooting 2 of 18 from the line, and I think if they get down to that rim
from the three-point line.
Oh yeah, if they get down to that rim, I think they'll have a little bit more success.
Yeah, they have only 2 second chance points. They do have 9 bench points, however. So Coach Shank and the developmental coach, Joe Jenkins, they like to get everybody involved as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the whole point of a JV team, right? Development, getting guys better, giving them opportunity. I think as a program, I think that's a great value to have if you get all your guys in, especially at the JV level. See what they could do, like everyone needs a shot, especially at this level. Everyone just wants to play and do their best, and I think that's an important thing.
And they may end up on the varsity squad.
They might.
Our JV team's 3-1. Our last game, 79-78 win over Florida Central Prep.
How many JV guys do you guys typically have go up to varsity?
We have a few each year end up. Derek Rivers hit a buzzer-beating 3 to win that game.
Oh.
Braden North buries this 3.
There's a 3 by Trinity.
He's now
College.
playing a lot more with the varsity squad. So work your way up, and if not during the season, next season, perform well and be a team player as well.
Yeah.
That's what all these Eagles are, and I'm sure on your team as well. Team players. Not everyone's going to score 20 points. You have to be willing.
The teams that typically have even scoring are typically the teams that are better anyway.
That's Will Medina, who now has 16, if I have it right.
Game.
Yeah, it reminds me when Michael Jordan used to score 60 points a game, the Bulls didn't win very much. But when he got down about 30 a game and Pippen got involved, B.J. Armstrong, that's when the Bulls started winning their championships.
Number 20 got up there a little bit.
I'm old enough to remember those Bulls teams from the 80s
Hey,
and 90s.
don't worry. I'll go back and watch them all the time. I'm pro Jordan for the GOAT, so.
Well, you and I will get along.
I'm actually from the same hometown as LeBron in Akron, Ohio.
There's LeBron Lee missing the three-point shot, but hustling back on defense.
Not that LeBron.
A little grimace on his face. Let's hope he's all right. Looks like he'll shake it off. Adrian Davis guarded by Lee. Three-point shot from Burgess. A little strong. Both teams are having trouble from three-point range.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, missed opportunity.
Davis, who stripped the ball, finds Ruzi, who lays it in with ease.
Okay.
He's now over 20 points.
He runs the floor really well.
I have him at 21. Let's see what Noel has him at. 21. Of course, Lamar, they don't have any reserves available. They're playing with 5. 6 to shoot, bounce pass. Santiago couldn't control it.
Ooh, I don't know if I agree with that call.
It looks like it's going to stay with the Eagles with 3 seconds left on the clock. I didn't see a Lamar player get a hand on the ball. Official right on top of the play, though, says, but they have only 3 seconds. Arbrow is blocked by Davis.
Push the ball.
Eagles do lead 51-45.
Strong attack.
Shot. Foul on the floor.
That's a frustrating call. That was a great drive, great tack by Dexter Clark.
Number 1 on Braden North. Team foul number 4. Bark from the line, a little strong. Gets his own long rebound. Finds Davis wide open. A great
find.
look. It doesn't go. And a second chance. No. Missed opportunity.
wow.
But they get the steal, and Clark puts it in.
That was a sequence, wasn't it?
Dexter Clark now with 7. And, Sam, that result is never giving up on the play.
Yeah, never giving up. The team that plays the hardest, that gives the most energy, is going to come on top of this game.
We're talking with Sam Witt, a member of the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles men's team, who are going to play Trinity College later this afternoon. It'll be 2 shots for the Eagles. And the foul is against Michael Bruzis. And Luis Santiago will shoot 2. Number 1 is good. Santiago now 3 for 3 on the season from the line for the developmental team. He's gotten a few varsity minutes as well. And number 2 does not go. Clark with the rebound. Second foul on Bruzis. Now Lamar with no reserves.
Great pass by Dexter Clark right there. Here we go.
Yeah, but with no reserves, you can't afford to get into foul trouble.
Good attack. Like I said, they should just keep driving the rim. You know, 3-point percentage is low. I think that's their best option right now. If they can get some few stops right now and get things going their way, we'll see.
Ron Lee now with 5. He got that last bucket for the Eagles, who lead by 5, 54-49. Ball strip picked up by Lee. He has options. Finds Santiago, and an easy layup.
Nice play.
7 for Luis Santiago, freshman from Lakeland, Florida. You should have one of your teammates here take a picture of you on the mic.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, are they looking up here right now?
On the shot, Dexter Clark draws the foul. And so Clark will get his first free throw attempts of the afternoon. Haven't been many for Lamar. That is number 3 on Braden North.
So I have to ask, this is also a high school gym, correct?
Trinity Christian Academy plays here as well. We share the campus and all facilities with the TCA Conquerors. There were 2 girls' games for Trinity Christian here this morning, so by the time we're done, 5 games on this court, our mop-up crew is going to have a
You've been here for
job
a while?
to do. I've been here 22 years.
Oh, wow.
I teach in the high school full-time,
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
and I am the sports information director and announcer for the college. Clark goes 2 for 2, 6 points.
Tough move. Great move. Good shot. He's having a great game.
Yeah, I have Medina at 18. Let's see if that's
William
correct.
Medina. That's a name to look out for.
17 for Medina. I have him at 18. It's a 7-point TCJ lead. That is Clark up the left side of the paint.
Oh, get up.
Bruzis couldn't get the second chance to go. I don't know if you saw the really hard slam dunk by Bruzis in the first half. I'm not sure what time you got here.
We did not see that, unfortunately. We were eating at Firehouse Subs.
There's a 3-point shot from LeBron Lee.
Gain that 3-point percentage.
8 points for Lee. 10-point Eagles lead, their biggest of the day. They trailed the entire first half. Took the lead very early in the second. 8:22 and counting. Bruzis is stripped, but he maintains possession. His pass knocked away. And Medina picks it up.
He
Finds
does a great
DeShannon
job at
Williams.
pushing the ball up the floor.
Yeah, DeShannon Williams all alone, and a great assist for Medina. 8 minutes left. Up in the distance, you see the Toccoa Falls women's team starting to loosen up. 3-point shot. Unstrapping, no good. Second chance will send Bruzis to the line. Bruzis 3 for 5 from the line, all those in the first half. 23 points pending these 2 shots.
Now that I got time to go back and look at these pages and see my free throw percentage at 88%, I'm hopefully I can make that 90% today.
Well, we'll save it for your next game.
Yeah.
Every time you guys come here, you bring a really good crowd with you, and almost every game here or at your place, very tight. Ruzis, the first of two. And it is good. 24 points. Pending free throw number 2 after a little shoe adjustment. 7:47. Right now, the lead is 11. Ruzis trying to make it 10. And it's good. And when you were looking at it, reminded me, get ready for the South Region games. Get that NCCA stats page up here. Williams misses the shot.
Dexter Clark does a really good job of getting to the rim as well. That's about the third one I've seen him get to.
Yeah, coast to coast. He has 8 points, and we have ourselves a timeout. 7:20 left to play. And a 63-55 lead for Trinity College of Jacksonville. There you see the box scores. And Sam will go to the shooting percentage where Trinity has the advantage right now at 46-33. Both teams have hit 4 3-pointers at the line. Trinity 9 for 11, a very good job, and another good job by Lamar, 7 out of 9. So in this final 17, you get to the line, you want to make those shots because this game's getting closer now.
Yeah, these last 7 minutes, personally, if I was a coach, my game plan is let's come up with the best shot possible. Let's get to the rim. Let's not settle. And if it's an open shot, take it, shoot it with confidence. But, I think shot selection is going to be a big thing coming out of this timeout right now.
And getting those rebounds as well. Lamar leads in total rebounds, 38-33. But second chance points, they're getting offensive rebounds. They've scored 11 to Trinity's 2. And the points off turnovers is Trinity's advantage at 16-13. So a lot of different factors go into the score that you see up there on the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah, offensive rebound is a big one. If Trinity College wants to pull away with this one, they got to box out better.
Well, Trinity's ball. Lamar just had a couple of free throws sink in from Michael Bruzis, who's up to 24 points now.
He's having a great game. He might get moved up to varsity after this.
That's Lamar Sports Academy. This is their only team they have.
Plus, they're developing from when Diego leaves next year, right?
Many of the developmental teams that we play end up putting some of their players into our level of school or a little bit higher. Bruzis now at 26. I've heard of them going as high as Division II.
See, right there, I think they can get a better shot than that one right there. I think if they move the ball a little bit, get to the rim again.
Now Yarbrough trying to hit the 3, comes up a little short. And a whistle as Lamar hustles up the right sideline. Lamar will inbound, 18 on the shot clock. Williams knocked the ball out of bounds. Here, let's turn that so you can see it better.
Yeah, awesome.
Touch screen too, so if you need to look at something, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
We have ourselves a whistle. I did not see the reason for it, but it is Trinity's ball. Illegal screen called against Dylan Strappy, his third personal foul. Remember, Lamar has no reserves, so they cannot afford to get into foul trouble.
The good thing about playing at a school like Lamar, I guess, get all playing time in the world you need, get all the exposure you want.
Well, they usually have more players. They had some injuries, Coach White told me. And some of the players have moved on to other programs. To the outside, Loisal inside to Carter, a spin move, and that one a little too strong. And Bruzis has himself a double-double. That was his 13th rebound to go along with 27 points. I forgot to mark down one of his free throws.
Good pass.
So he has a very good chance at getting 30 points. He still has nearly 6 minutes left, and that one just barely missed. Lamar will keep possession. They'll get 20 on the shot clock. Braden North, Nick Brown re-enter. Yarbrough and Carter will head off. .48 left to go. Before the ball, won by Strappy. A three-point effort is good.
Good shot.
That's his first three of the game. Both teams have struggled from three-point range.
I wouldn't want him shooting it. That would be 2 in a row if that call didn't get called.
That three by Strappy makes it a three-point game.
Shout out to my man Raheem Cohn.
Eagles with possession. 23 on the shot clock.
There he
North
goes
4-3.
again. Ooh, just off.
That one looked really good coming out of his hands.
Yeah, he's got a good-looking jump shot. I wouldn't want him shooting the ball open.
A chance for Lamar to tie it with a three-point play. Strappy with the effort. Does not go.
Same
North with the
shot.
rebound.
Great push.
To Lee, layup, good and one.
That's what happens when you push the ball in transition like that.
Ron Lee now in double figures.
Braden North, good job pushing the ball up the floor.
Foul is called on Dylan Strappy. That is his fourth. So Strappy's going to have to be extra careful. 5:11 left. Ron Lee, 1 for 2 from the line today. It hits the three-point play. He now has 11. We'll quickly run down all the point totals once the game is over. No, second chance. We'll send Brown to the line. Honestly, Sam, I thought DeShannon might have dragged that back foot and might have gotten away with the travel.
Maybe.
Nick Brown at the line. He has not tried a free throw yet today. First of 2 is off the rim. He is now 4 for 7 overall on the season after that first one. And second one a little too strong. Both teams have shot well from the line, but Trinity misses 2. Medina to DeShannon Williams.
Ooh.
A slam dunk effort. Would have been better off just laying that one in. And a carrying called against Strappy will give the ball right back to the Eagles. All right, point out Jada Wood down there in the bleachers to me.
Jada, I mean, well, obviously, like everyone else, is wearing a light blue shirt. But she's sitting on the first row, on the floor. And I'd probably say she's in the middle. She's next to the girls' point guard, Val. But she's down there. I'd probably say she's in the middle of the very first row.
Three-pointer from Williams. So it's one of these two that I'm looking at right in the middle of the front row. So hopefully we'll be able to keep her well contained. Clark with the three-point effort. North, the rebound. 1-on-2. And a jump ball.
The past few possessions for Lamar have been three-point shots. I think they need to get back at getting to the rim. I know Dexter Clark can get to the rim very well. And Lamar's clearly got some size on him.
Eagles with the arrow. And of course, Bruce East with 27 points. Braden North for 3. That is his fourth. 3 of those in the second half. He has 18 points. He is now 4 for 11 from three-point range.
Another 3.
That's Strappy off the rim. And
threes are going to be the story.
yeah, I agree with you. Lamar needs to play the game that got them a great start. And remember, they got to within a couple of points a few minutes ago by getting the ball inside to Brazis and Clark. They're trailing by 9 now with 3:43 left to play. 9 seconds for the Eagles to work with.
I mean, Michael Berzies, he's having a great game. So, I mean, if they get to the rim, they don't make the shot, he can easily get a putback. I mean, he's clearly hot enough to get that.
27 points, 13 rebounds. And we're going to have ourselves a timeout with 3:43 left to play, 69-60. Braden, have you played a South Region game yet? I don't think you guys have yet.
This is our, first one today.
Well, we have one win against the newcomer, Baptist University of Florida. We played them back in November, and we're going to head over to Graceville, I believe, next month, and we're going to play them again. Don't take them lightly as a first-year program. We won the game. Graceville, right outside of Pensacola. Of course, you know what other teams over there are waiting for both of us.
Yeah.
Pensacola Christian. Do not take Baptist lightly. We won the game, but they didn't make it easy.
How was the game on Thursday or yesterday?
We defeated Florida Gateway College in overtime. We won that game 92-86.
Oh, you guys came back. I remember I was seeing a little bit of the game.
Came back late in the second half. Diego hit what Coach Shank called a really crazy three, and I agree it was. It was kind of a spin around.
We saw it. I know what you're talking about. We watched. We knew what's coming today. We know Diego is a guy that, plays
and
really
he's
well
coaching.
off the
He's helping to coach. He's a student assistant for the developmental team, and we're going to call him Coach Fernandez very soon because he's going to be a good coach.
Well, I'd like to say we're all competitors. I know myself. I'm a big competitor. There's nobody,
when you're not playing, you're friends and fans of each other.
Yeah. We're going to compete today. I'm looking forward to it. We're all here for the same reason. We all love basketball. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And I don't have the exact totals because they're not ready yet, but he had over 30. Taden Owens had over 30 in that game Thursday night as well. So a couple of Eagles, they had big nights over in Lake City.
Yeah, there's I know you guys have a pretty big 6'4" guy. His name.
We have Brandon Hill. We have Jaden Little. Jay Thompson. We have some big men. Will Mosbach.
I think it might be Maximus.
Maximus Fuentes, a former Jacksonville University Dolphin. As Lamar will take possession. Still plenty of time for Lamar. It's only a 3-possession game. They have 3.5 minutes left. They need some points and stops. Davis, pull-up jumper. That was from inside the arc. North has had himself a few rebounds of late. That is rebound number 6, and he bounces it off a Lamar player to keep possession for the Eagles. Well, Sam, are we at the time now where the Eagles can just try to work down the clock? It's only a 3-possession game.
Yeah, like I said, just run through your offense, get a good shot. This is the time of game where you just want to play the pace, get the best opportunity. Don't make mistakes. Mistakes right now kill you. It's a pretty good shot right there.
And Nick Brown, the beneficiary from the assist from Will Medina. That is his 5th assist. I'm going to go ahead right now and call Will Medina today's player of the game. 17 points. And that assist number 5, so he has found some open men.
Yeah, he's put great.
Will Medina, today's player of the game.
Lamar's got to do something right now, though, if they want a chance.
Ruzis a little strong. A rebound by Burgess. The ball did hit the rim, so that should not have been a violation. The officials are going to correct that and allow Lamar to inbound. Let's see how much time. They're going to give a fresh 20-second shot clock. Correct call. The ball clearly hit the rim. So Burgess will inbound. There are 5 Eagles at the scorer's table ready to come in and finish this one up. Carter, Risper, Perry, Yarbrow, and looks like Santiago, if I'm right. Medina up the left side. 2.5 left to play. North, 4-3. It's a little strong.
I like that shot because it's JV. You're still playing. You're still trying to prove something out there.
And he was wide open,
bad shot. Yep, wide open.
North to Williams. Well, he'll get an assist instead of that 3-pointer to Shannon Williams. That's his second basket, 4 total points, coming up on 2 minutes left, and a foul.
I was curious why he was fouling, but now I see why.
5 new Eagles onto the court.
Yeah, that's a great thing.
It was Loisau, not Santiago. So Loisau, Yarbrough, Risper, Carter, and Perry onto the court, most likely to finish things up. The Eagles lead by 14.
Isaiah Perry, that's a big guy.
And we got him from one of the developmental programs such as Lamar Sports Academy. He played at Potter's House Prep last year and joined us this year. He's played in this gym before. Risper is rejected by Dylan Strappy. Jump shot is good.
Shot by Isaiah Perry.
So Perry is on the board. 1:37 and counting. The Eagles lead 76-60. Trying to sweep the season series against Lamar Sports Academy. Clark with a really nice three-pointer. His second of the day. He's now in double figures with 11. So nice job by Dexter Clark, who has 16 rebounds to boot. So he gets a double-double. A steal and a fast break layup for Adrian Davis.
Even though there's still a minute left, the guys are in there playing with heart.
That's 7 for Davis. We will quickly go through all the point totals once this one finishes up in less than a minute. Risper could not get it to fall. Bruzis, a leading scorer, 27 points. That one goes out of bounds. It is Eagles ball. Well, Sam, if you check here, you can see that the Eagles have really spread the ball around very well. North with 18, but 2 others in double figures, a few more approaching 10.
Like we were talking about earlier, the teams that have spread out scoring are teams that do really well typically.
Yarbrough, 2-point shot, no good. Pulled down by Davis. And a long pass to Burgess. Yarbrough pulls in the rebound. Shot clock and game clock almost dead even. And Risper gets himself a bucket. So he'll finish up with 4 points. And that's going to do it in just a few more seconds. We'll see if Lamar takes one more shot. Clark wide open, and it's no good. And Loisau will give it up to Yarbrough, and that's going to do it.
I want to thank you for the opportunity to do this. Cool experience in my life.
Sam Witt, Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagle men's basketball player.
Hopefully I give you a lot to commentate about during the game, and, good luck to you guys as well.
Turnovers. Let's hope you have a lot of turnovers there.
No, hopefully not, but...
Well, obviously, I want to win, you want to win, but
yes, sir.
We want to see an exciting game because these two teams always give us excitement, as does every team within the South region.
Well, I appreciate you for having me today.
So Lamar Sports Academy put on a good fight, but the Eagles get the win by 13, 78-65 very quickly. For Lamar Sports Academy, Michael Bruzis, 27, Dexter Clark, 14, Dylan Strappy, 14, Adrian Davis, 7, and Nate Burgess, 3. For the Eagles, Braden North, 18, Will Medina, 17, LeBron Lee, 11, Michael Carter, 8, Nick Brown and Luis Santiago each with 7, DeShannon Williams, 4, Miles Risper, 4, and Isaiah Perry, 2. That's going to do it for the first of 3 here this afternoon. I'm Ray Bureau, women's basketball. Trinity College of Jacksonville hosting Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles. Coming up next, we'll see you in just a little while.